Imagine spending 5 years making perfect on-time payments toward a car loan. You write the final check, the balance hits zero, and you're debt-free. This graph illustrates what happens next. The top line shows your debt steadily decreasing, but as soon as you hit zero, the bottom line, your credit score, drops. Most of us grow up believing a credit score acts as a report card for financial responsibility. We're taught that eliminating debts proves to the world that we are a safe bet. The reality is that the FICO score is not measuring your personal virtue. It is a machine designed to track your behavior within a system of active borrowing. When that debt is gone, the algorithm loses the data it needs to monitor you, and it penalizes you for the silence. Because this single opaque number acts as an invisible gatekeeper, misunderstanding how it thinks can cost you access to housing, employment, and modern life. To understand why the algorithm behaves this way, we have to look at the specific data inputs it feeds on. The strangest of these rules is called credit mix. The machine demands that you actively juggle different categories of debt at the same time. Specifically, it divides your life into revolving credit, like credit cards, and installment loans, like a mortgage or an auto loan. When you paid off that car, you eliminated your only active installment loan. You are now categorized as a closed account, which the machine views as a loss of experience, making you appear inherently riskier. Then there is the second major input the algorithm monitors, credit utilization, and its invisible 30% threshold. This represents your available credit limit. If you use over 30% of that capacity, the algorithm flags you. Yet, sitting comfortably at 29% makes you an ideal, profitable borrower. To the machine, that's better than having zero debt at all. The algorithm's ideal user isn't someone who avoids borrowing. It's someone sitting close to the cliff's edge who never quite falls off. These algorithmic rules are strict, but the physical infrastructure running them is surprisingly fragile. This sign belongs to the Federal Trade Commission, whose research shows that 21% of consumers have confirmed errors on their credit reports. Fixing those errors means navigating a system controlled by two main players: the furnishers, which are the creditors supplying the data, and the massive credit bureaus, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. When you submit a detailed complaint about a false charge, the bureaus rarely read it. They strip your entire case into a basic 2-digit code. In a glitch known as parroting, the bureau sends that code to the furnisher. The furnisher checks the exact same flawed database that created the error in the first place, and the bureau blindly accepts their automated response. Human nuance is erased. Consumers are left trapped by permanent errors in an automated loop of injustice. To see how this flawed machine gained so much power, we have to look back at where the data started. In the 19th century, credit was based on personal assessments. Local merchants extended store credit by making subjective, face-to-face judgments about a borrower's moral character and community standing. That system was riddled with overt human prejudice. By the 1970s, the government and lenders sought a solution in statistically sound data processing, using mainframe computers to standardize lending decisions. But the algorithm didn't erase bias. It simply replaced explicit discrimination with a mathematical system that masks deep social inequalities behind a single, seemingly objective number. Today, that logic has sprawled far beyond banking. We now live under algorithmic governance, where landlords and auto insurers use these exact same scores to predict risk and deny essential services. You cannot opt out of this infrastructure. You have to play by its mechanical rules. Keep your utilization under 30%, expect score drops on closed loans, and dispute errors aggressively. The American credit score is not a reflection of your human worth. It is a high-stakes corporate game, and survival requires learning how to navigate the machine.